Welcome to Man United Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Manchester United transfer news and rumours. Our first news is Man United could inadvertently help Liverpool sign top transfer target Marc Guehi. Manchester United is reportedly considering a move for Crystal Palace boss Oliver Glasner, who could inadvertently help Liverpool sign top transfer target Marc Guehi. If Manchester United opt to part ways with Ruben Amorim and bring in Crystal Palace manager Oliver Glasner, the club could inadvertently assist Liverpool's chase for Marc Guehi. Glasner, 51, recently handed Arne Slot his first Premier League defeat of the season after Palace secured a 2-1 victory with goals from Ismaila Sarr and Edin Kedia, either side of Federico Chiesa's equaliser, with Palace sitting comfortably in second place and maintaining an unbeaten start to the new campaign. Glasner's reputation is on the up. Meanwhile, United suffered a 3-1 away loss to Brentford, adding more pressure on Amorim. Post-match, Glasner skillfully sidestepped questions about recent rumours linking him with a move to United. If United is able to persuade the FA Cup winner to Old Trafford, it could find itself aiding Liverpool's pursuit of Guehi. TalkSport recently suggested Glasner is part of a three-man shortlist also featuring ex-England manager Sir Gareth Southgate and Bournemouth boss Andoni Iraola. If United is to secure Glasner, it could hasten Guehi's departure from Selhurst Park, much to Liverpool's benefit. Liverpool is believed to be keen on signing Guehi next summer when he will be available as a free agent. The England international is reportedly still eager for a move to Anfield, despite a transfer deadline day deal to the Reds falling through at the last minute. While there has been minimal indication that Guehi might change his mind and sign a new contract at Selhurst Park, Glasner's potential exit during this campaign or when his current agreement runs out next summer would almost certainly extinguish any remote possibility of him remaining in London. Palace is currently experiencing a remarkable season, sitting in second position in the Premier League. In contrast, Amorim finds himself struggling in 14th place following the loss to Brentford. Having concluded last season in 15th position, the United manager presently boasts a win rate of just 27.3%, which mirrors that of former West Ham manager Graham Potter, who was dismissed and replaced by Nuno Espirito Santo at the weekend. When Glasner was questioned about recent speculation linking him to United by Austrian publication Kicker, he opted not to clarify his position. He said, "I follow all the rumors. That's all there is. Neutrally and completely relaxed, focus on the daily work with my players and coaches and try to enjoy it as much as possible." Slot suffered a significant blow to his centre-back options prior to the loss against Palace. While some might have anticipated this injury to prompt a January chase for Guehi, the Dutch coach maintained that it won't change Liverpool's winter transfer window strategy, unless additional injuries occur. He said, "That all depends on whether we get more injuries, yes or no, and if there's a chance in the market, all the answers I always give. I would not prefer to go to 24-25 players. Also, if it is ever a situation where I lead a team that has 4 or 5 injuries throughout the whole season, it might be a bit smarter to go to 24-25, but recent history showed that, we have a good record, until now. We don't have 5 or 6 injuries at the same time throughout the whole season. If that would be the situation, then we would end up with 15 to 16 players and that would normally be difficult." Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more breaking Manchester United news and updates. See you in the next one. Our second news is revealed: Liverpool and Man United's chances of signing Jarrad Branthwaite. Everton defender Jarrad Branthwaite will not be sold by Everton in January, sources have told Football Insider. That is despite Manchester United and Liverpool both showing an interest in the 23-year-old, as they look to solve their centre-back issues. Branthwaite signed a new 5-year deal with Everton over the summer, which will keep him at the club until 2030. Sources say that the Toffees will reject all offers for their star centre-back when the window reopens. As they look to build for the future, Everton will stand firm on Jarrad Branthwaite's stance next summer. Sources say that Everton plan to continue their firm stance on Branthwaite into next summer, when higher bids could come in for the defender. Man United have been after the Englishman for a number of years now, and will likely try again in both the January and summer windows. The 23-year-old came through the academy at Carlisle United before making the switch to Goodison Park in 2020 at the age of just 17. Since then he has established himself as a key figure in the Everton defence, making 30 appearances in the Premier League last season. Currently, Branthwaite is out with a groin injury, but is expected to be back after the international break. Everton want Jarrad Branthwaite to stay for years. At the age of 23, Branthwaite is one of the most exciting young defenders in the world, and one that Everton want to keep around for as long as possible. The club are at the start of a new era at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, and will be hoping to progress and push themselves back up the Premier League table. To do that they need to keep hold of their best players, as well as making statement signings like Jack Grealish from Manchester City. Branthwaite will be at the heart of the Everton defence for many years to come, if the Toffees can keep hold of him. Everton players have picked themselves against Crystal Palace after their displays versus West Ham. Former Southampton striker Matt Le Tissier exclusively told Football Insider that Espirito Santo would make an instant impact at West Ham with some marginal improvements on show in his first game in charge. In the opposing dugout, Moyes would have been frustrated by the point at home considering how dominant his side was for large parts of the game. Ahead of the next Premier League clash against the Eagles, these three players have to start for Everton. Michael Keane. With all the focus on James Tarkowski's brilliance at the start of the 2025-26 campaign, little has been said of Michael Keane, who has been quietly performing at an excellent level. The Englishman turned in James Garner's cross in the 18th minute to smash home a tremendous header near the edge of the 18-yard box. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more breaking Manchester United news and updates. See you in the next one. Our last news is Jurgen Klopp takes savage swipe at Man United after horror start. You can write that Manchester United have endured a wretched start to the Premier League season, and ex-Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp did not hesitate in pointing out their demise. Jurgen Klopp has taken a cheeky dig at Manchester United following the Red Devils' wretched start to the new Premier League season. United sit 14th in the table, having won just 2 of their opening 6 matches following Saturday's defeat by Brentford. Pressure has already ramped up on Ruben Amorim after a disastrous campaign last term which saw them finish 15th in the top flight and miss out on European football after losing the Europa League final to Tottenham. It's a malaise which hasn't gone unnoticed by Klopp, who had many battles with Liverpool's fierce rivals during a hugely successful spell at Anfield which yielded a first league title for 30 years and a 6th European crown. Speaking to The Athletic about his new role within the Red Bull setup, Klopp acknowledged that some of the clubs under his remit are essentially stepping stones to other sides, but no longer United. "We are not the final destination," he admitted. "We are not Liverpool, or in former times Man United. You can write that if you want." Since leaving Liverpool at the end of the 2023-24 season, Klopp has been continually linked with a return to the dugout at various European giants. But the former Dortmund boss insists he missed nothing about the rigors of club management and is perfectly happy in his current role of Red Bull's head of global football. When asked if he was sat by the television waiting for Liverpool games to start after his departure, he said, "Not at all. I was super happy with the way Liverpool performed. I watched some games. But it is not like, oh, it's Saturday. I didn't know when games started. I was just out. I played sports. We enjoyed life, spent time with the grandkids, completely normal stuff, knowing I will work again. But knowing as well, that I don't want to work as a coach anymore." When pressed on whether he was finished as a manager, he added, "That's what I think. But you don't know. I'm 58. If I started again at 65, everybody will say, you said you'll never do it again." Sorry, I thought 100% when I said it. That is what I think now. I don't miss anything. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more breaking Manchester United news and updates. See you in Man United transfer deadline day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Man United Transfer HQ, and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop with the latest transfer news and rumors. Man United transfer deadline day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Man United Transfer HQ, and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop with the latest transfer news and rumors.